Hi, I'm Tackle Terry Tuma from Outdoor News, and with me today at Borderview Lodge on Lake of the Woods is Darrell Hoag. We're going to talk a little bit about ice fishing, a very, very fast-growing activity. And Darrell, when is a good time for anglers to really come up to Lake of the Woods?
Well, it's always a good time, but we start the beginning of December with the ice fishing season, and it generally is really hot at that point in time. The fish are down south close, chasing the shiners, and that's the best time of the year as far as I'm concerned.
And then as the season progresses, now the season here is extended way beyond the inland bodies of water, especially in the southern part of the state. It goes till April 15th?
Correct.
And the houses have to be off March 31st, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that also, you can have a very fantastic late season bite too, can't you?
Mm-hmm. As soon as the ice starts breaking and the oxygen starts getting back to the water, they go back on a real strong feed. So, we're fortunate at Lake of the Woods. It's always a good fishery, but the beginning and the end of the seasons are great fishing.
And it's definitely a daytime bite, not night fishing, right?
Correct. Yeah, it's like a light switch.
I know it. You hear that so many, many times. I hear that comment a lot. Or why isn't it? Because of the water clarity and so forth. Jigging minnows?
Primarily.
And jigging spoons?
Yeah, we always indicate one jigging stick. You're fortunate to have two poles in the winter, so one jigging and one dead stick to catch those ones that are a little bit more neutral in their bite.
And generally speaking, you're starting a little bit shallow and you keep moving out into the main basin. Correct. As a season progresses.
Yep. So in the beginning of the season, we're right off of Pine Island. It's a real quick trip, and not a lot of drive time. And we follow the fish. We got to keep the houses on top of the fish. We want our guests to catch lots.
And then you use transportation out to the houses and so forth too.
Correct. That's part of our job. We drive bombers. We've got small rigs with car hauler trailers that we take people out, and we'll get you to the ice and get you back.
What should people bring? Obviously, depth finders, of course. And
always bring your depth finder. Your poles. And then warm clothes. You'll be warm from the point in time. The only time you're cold is when you leave the lodge and get in the rig, and when you get to the house, you got to get out. But in the event that there's a breakdown, we want you to be warm. But
sure.
It's not sitting on a bucket in the cold like it used to be.
No, ice fishing has really changed drastically. The other thing too is that if you do have, if a client has specific time frames, they should really get bookings in quick reservations.
Correct. It's remarkable. We're much more busy in the winter than we are even in the summer. So if you're contemplating a trip, make sure to get in touch with the resort and get it booked.
Well, thanks, Darrell. We're looking forward to coming up to Lake of the Woods, do some ice fishing this winter, and have a great fall season. We'll see you in the wintertime.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you.